How to motivate yourself by hacking your own brain. Hi, my name is Sharif Awad from A7A Accelerate to 7 Achievement and the creator of the class Negotiate to Achieve, the best online class right now for negotiation. It's available on Udemy. Now, before I start, I have to say thank you to Louisa from Christopher Salon for this amazing haircut. I have to say thank you. They're so amazing. They always do the best salon and they're the best salon in Montreal. How do you motivate yourself and hack your own brain to accelerate your achievement and get to your goal? First of all, and I know it sounds cliche, you need to know where you're going. You need to know what you want. It doesn't have to be something grandiose. For example, you want to get in better shape. You don't want to aim for the six-pack right away. Even if sometimes you don't want a six-pack, you just want to get in a better shape. It's normal, it's okay. People will make you think, oh, you have to train hard, you have to get your six-pack. Forget that. Aim for something that you want, and it's not that hard to attain, because when it's so hard to attain, you will get discouraged. Now, if you know where you're going, you will have to then figure out how to get there. What does that mean? For example, if I want to get in better shape, I know that first of all, I need to change my eating habit to have a better eating habit, more healthy food, and I have to go to the gym, probably also sleep better. So there is steps to it, and you only will know these steps. You'll only figure out these steps if you know where you're going. So the first thing you need to know is where you're going. The second thing is figure out the steps to how to get there. You can write them down, that will be even better, so you'll have a plan written down. If not, if it's something simple like getting in shape, at least have them in your head. And after that, you will have to start to brainwash yourself. Now, before I talk about this point, I'm gonna tell you a little experiment that happened by a scientist called Pavlov. Now, this scientist, he created this scientific experiment on dogs, so that's why they're called Pavlov dogs. And what he used to do is that before feeding the dogs, he used to always ring a bell. And at first, he was feeding the dogs were salivating because there was food. Now, every time he fed them, he rang a bell. And at some point, he just rang the bell without feeding the dogs, and he noticed that the dogs started salivating. Now, this experiment was a long time ago, so he actually also did it on kids, something that if he does right now, he'll be in prison. But back then, he did it on kids, and he had the same results. What you need to learn from this is that you can hack your brain and actually brainwash yourself to get in a certain mood by listening to something or smelling something. I tried this on myself and it worked. When I go to the gym, when I do a certain exercise, especially like rope jumping, I always listen to the same exciting music. I listen to the music, and when the music ends, that's how I know that my 5-10 minutes are done, or 10 minutes are done for this session. Then I take a small break, then I go back again, but it's always the same music. Now, what happened on days that I feel tired, I play these music in front of me while even I'm in bed. And what happened is my body automatically thinks that I'm going to jump ropes, and that blood start flowing and adrenaline start to pump, and I feel like I'm gonna do an exercise, and that motivates me to get out of bed and go to the gym or do whatever I need to do. And this process does take some time. It does take from maybe a month to 3 months, but once it's set, it's hard for it to go away because you literally programmed your brain. The trick to it is that you always need to use the same either odor or smell, odor for the smell, or music, but in the same situation. Don't ruin it by using it all the time, and don't ruin it by activating yourself in any moment just for the fun of it. You need to activate yourself when you're tired, and use it when you're actually doing the exercise, so you can get the pump, actually get the programming, so when you need it, you can get the pump whenever you want. Some salesmen actually do this in a different way. They will tell you every time you make a sale, you clench your fist like this and you say yes, yes. When you do that, it actually imprint in your brain this motion and the feeling that you're exhaling and saying yes in your head. And this will help you when you're going into doing a sale. Before going into the meeting, you can actually go into the bathroom and just do this, and you'll get the same pump and motivation of someone who just made a big sale. So you're going in as a winner. Now, talking about after you brainwash yourself, you have to help yourself by changing your environment. I spoke about this in the last video, is that your environment will help you motivate yourself. If you want to finish a book, put the book on the pillow. And then when you go to bed, you will find the book on the pillow. You have to remove the book to be able to sleep. So you will have to think about reading at least a page. You will feel bad that you haven't read the page because you put it as a goal, and you also brainwash yourself at the beginning. So create an environment that will help you reach the goal you want to go to. If you want to get in better shape, try to remove the junk food from around you or from your house. What's going to happen is that for you to eat junk food, you will have to do an extra effort to get there. Last thing is that you need to use motivation by using idols. For example, if you want to get in shape, Arnold Schwarzenegger is a good example. Watch his documentary on Netflix. The guy is amazing. I watched it. It's so exciting. You need to watch it, guys. If you want to do better business, find successful people. Listen to the documentary. Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, whatever you want. Whoever you like, try to always watch them and try not to look at the negative news about them. Just look at the positive one, so it will help you and motivate you to get to want and move forward being like them. So I hope this video helps you, and most importantly, remember, the best thing in business and in life is negotiation. You negotiate everything from telling your kids to go to sleep to negotiating to be hired in a job. And for this, I created the best class online. It's called the Negotiate to Achieve. It's the best class teaching you tactics, not strategies, tactics that you can use the next day to be able to be a winner and negotiate like a master. So I hope you understand this and take a look at it, because it will really help you, and I hope to see you at the other side.